quiz that you have told. So you will post
Sir,
the quiz
madam?
after the feedback
No,
link.
no. Quiz will be taken at the 7:30 sharp. Right,
No,
sir?
sir.
Yeah, sir. Quiz at 7:30.
Sir, quiz at 7:30, sir.
Yes. And feedback is after 10 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Hello. Sir, the quiz link will be mailed or it will be shared on the group?
Sir?
Sir, whether the quiz link will be shared on
Sir,
mail.
quiz link will be shared in every link, sir. Already we are have group, no, sir?
Okay, there only the link will be shared. Okay, fine.
Sir, can
Thank
you
you, sir.
increase
Thank
your
you.
volume, sir? I can't hear you.
Sir, now I am audible.
Yes, sir, you are audible. What's your query, sir?
So my question was, and you have already answered. My question was that on email I will get a link of quiz or on group.
Sir, pardon, sir. Repeat one, sir.
No, sir. I think you have already answered. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Good afternoon, sir.
Madam?
Am I audible?
Yeah, good afternoon, madam. Tell me, madam.
Yes,
Sir,
ma'am, you are audible. What's your query, madam?
Sir, actually, I'm not in the group, WhatsApp group. So how can I get the link? Like I get this link from one of my friend, and after that, I have been using the same link for everyday session. But I'm not in that WhatsApp group. So how can I get the feedback link or whatever you're providing?
You are not in that link, madam, or you are not in that group?
I'm not in the group.
Okay.
So in that
Okay. You are not in that FDP link group.
Yes.
Okay. Just a minute, madam.
Yes.
So good evening, this is Professor Subbarao. Sir.
Good evening, madam. Dr. Chandra, madam. Dr. Chandra, madam. Dr. Chandra, madam.
Chandra J.
Dr. Chandra, madam. Are you there, madam?
Yes, sir. Good evening. I'm
Is my
there,
voice
sir.
audible, madam?
Yeah, audible, sir. Audible. I hope.
Yes, madam. Let me introduce you about yourself, madam. Just a few seconds, madam.
No.
Dr. Chandra, madam, is a professor in CSE department from Christ University. She has various articles in journals, and she has nearly 100 of conferences attended, and she is having invited talks of 10, and she is having of nearly 6 to 7 patents, and she has having research projects like ICSEAC and ICSSR, and she has conducted and attended different workshops, and she has done several certification course, and she is the membership of ISTE membership, and she is a ACM professional membership. So this is the short story about the madam, Dr. Chandra, madam, professor in CSE department from Christ University. So the stage is now yours, madam. You can share your screen, and ma'am.
Hello.
Madam, you can share your screen, madam.
Already shared my screen share. I'll share.
Your screen is not visible, madam.
1 second, sir. Hello.
No, madam. Your screen is not visible, madam. 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 Chandra, madam. Ma'am. Ma'am, my voice is audible, madam?
Ramesh Garu, your voice is audible. That is okay. But madam, having some network issue.
Okay.
Is my voice is audible?
Yes, madam. Your voice is
Yeah,
audible.
yeah.
You can share your screen, madam.
Hello.
Yes, madam. You can share your screen, madam.
Already shared, sir. Can you?
No, madam. It is not
It's
visible.
not visible, madam, your screen.
Window. Hello.
Madam.
Visible now, sir?
No, madam. Not
No,
visible.
madam. Yeah, it's
Yes,
visible,
madam.
madam, now.
It's okay, madam. It's okay. You can
No,
continue,
it's
madam.
okay. No, it's okay.
Thank you so much. Is it?
Madam, you can keep it in full screen mode and you can continue, ma'am.
Yeah, I am.
Madam, you can
Someone
continue,
can.
madam.
Shall I?
Yes, madam, you can continue, madam.
No audio now, sir.
No, sir, madam, not yet started, sir.
Now?
Madam Chandra, madam.
Hello.
Yes, madam. Madam, you can increase your value, madam.
Madam, you can start, madam. Your audio is okay.
Audio is okay. My screen.
Yeah, yes, madam. Yes,
Okay, madam. Everything
you
okay. You can start, madam.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And the first day, and today what I actually planned for is used as you.
Madam, your voice is breaking. Chandra, madam. Chandra, ma'am, your voice is breaking, madam.
Yes. One second. I.
The screen is not visible now. Both the problems, audio and video problems, sir.
No, sir. Screen is visible, but audio only problem.
Madam, your screen is visible, madam. You can continue.
Hello.
You can continue, madam.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, madam, you are audible. You can continue.
Of
Madam, your voice is breaking, madam.
I think
Am I audible, sir, now?
Yes, madam, you are audible. You can continue, madam.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. So,
Madam, your voice is breaking, madam. Not able to listen.
breaking. 1 second, sir. Oh.
is it audible, sir, now?
Yes, madam. You can go on, madam. Screen is visible, madam. But your voice is breaking in middle.
My voice,
My voice
is
is
breaking.
now. I hope it is audible now.
Yes, madam. Yes, madam, audible.
Yeah. I made it in full screen, but it is showing as a off screen, but it's okay. So the objective of the generative AI is to enhance the digital presence. Majorly, all the technical companies like Meta, Google, and Apple are investing heavily in AI research to incorporate generative AI into their business strategies. Generative AI refers to the type of artificial intelligence that can create new content such as images, text, or music by learning patterns from existing data. In OpenAI, GPT models are good at this and can make things look and sound a lot like what humans make. So people use it for making art, writing content, and generating images and solving complex problems. So to name a few, AI becomes more and more pervasive tools in day-to-day workflows. There are so many needs to be an evaluation regarding the quality of output generated by image generation systems. In ever-evolving landscape of artificial intelligence and machine learning, one breakthrough innovation is the evident is the generative adversarial networks, that is called the GANs. GANs have emerged as a transformative
Ma'am, please
technology.
move on to the next slide, ma'am. You're still in the
I am
first slide.
moving it. I am moving it, but it is not getting changed. I am moving it. It is not getting changed. There may be some issue. Once again, I
But screen is visible, madam.
Madam, you can continue, madam. Your screen, okay, madam. Chandra, madam. Chandra, madam.
I hope I'm audible.
Yes, madam, you are audible, madam. Screen is also okay. You can continue, madam.
Thank you, sir. Transformative technology that has redefined how we approach data generation, image synthesis, and numerous other machine learning tasks like classification, clustering, evolution analysis, trend analysis, etc. like that. More about generative advisory networks emerged as a revolutionary paradigm in machine learning and computer vision. GAN consists of two neural networks. One is the generator and the other one is the discriminator. Generator is used to create a content and the discriminator is used to evaluate the created content, which is engaged in the Minimax games to generate data that is indistinguishable from the real data.
Madam, your voice not audible, madam.
Sir? Somebody
Okay,
is
madam.
muting
Okay,
me.
continue, madam.
No, actually, no, someone is actually muting my voice. So if you, yeah, I think even they are locking others, I'm also locked. So video generation and enhancement, anomaly detection, drug discovery. So I will be talking about image generation, video generation, and medical imaging and drug discovery, and also little bit focus on privacy and security. Last year, actually, with the help of my MSc AI ML students, we have done a study on all kind of a generative AI that I just wanted to share it with you people. The scope and the objective of the generative artificial intelligence has the ability to learn from the data and generate content autonomously. The difference between the traditional AI and the generative AI is which will learn by itself from the data and it will do by itself, but the quality of the content is very good. It is not just to mimic the human behavior. It is more than the human behavior. It is used for the mimic the human creativity. So, which leverages the complex algorithms and neural networks to understand the patterns and produce the outputs which mimic human-like creativity. So Gen AI tools are paving the way for greater efficiency, creativity, and innovation. Companies are increasingly adopting these tools to streamline their processes, reduce the manual effort, and also to unlock the new possibilities, which is unimaginable. As you all know, there are many tasks there, but majorly Gen AI tools work with four combinations. Various methods are there to create a content like a text, video, audio, code. But then how it is actually generating, it is like a step-by-step process. First step is to data collection and training. So they learn from the large set of specific data like a text, images, and code samples to understand the patterns and the rules. Model design. The model design, these are built on the neural networks like an RNN, which are artificial brains. Different types of neural networks are used depending on the task. So the content generation, they start with the random noise and refine it based on what they have learned from the data, gradually creating more meaningful output. Thank you so much for the response. Assessment and improvement. The generated content is checked for the quality and the model keeps learning and getting better based on the feedback. So this is the unique features of the Gen AI. So assessment and the improvement, that is where we get the high quality input. So this is one small example. I am just showing it to you people. Copilot, many of you may be knowing about that. This is an inbuilt Gen AI which is there in the Edge and other browser and all. I was just searching for what kind of neural networks are used for the Gen AI. I got these answers. I also verified, but not only approximately it is correct, it is accurate information also. So when you see this Copilot Gen AI is actually getting for me 4 different kind of a content. One is a recurrent neural networks, especially this is used to capture the temporal dependency, making them suitable for tasks like NLP and time series prediction. GANs consist of two neural networks. One is the generator and the discriminator. As I told, the generator is mainly for creating the content and discriminator is used to evaluate the contents. Through the adversarial training, GANs learn to generate high quality images, art, and even deep fake videos. And it has come in viral in the internet, as we all know that it is an evident. So variational auto encoder. This is one of the unique features which is available for the encoding and reconstruction of the data, because they learn to compact the representation, which is the latent space of input data, allowing them to generate new samples. So this VAE are commonly used in image generations and the data compressions. The transformer models also, it is one of the the methods which is used in the GenAI tools. Transformers are large-scale language model like LLM and excel in NLP understanding and generation. Models like GPT, that is a generative pre-trained transformer, has revolutionized next generation by producing coherent and contextually relevant text. So this is a very good example. I was just searching it. What are all the neural networks which are used in the GenAI? So what I understood is actually RNN, generative adversarial networks, and also variational autoencoder and the transformer model. These four networks are mainly used. So let us actually see generative AI tools and the platforms. There are many things are there. These are all actually topmost tools like ChatGPT, Scribe. As you all know, Scribe is mainly for writing the content. Alpha Code is mainly for generating the code. So when you wanted a code snippet or you give the scenario, you wanted ChatGPT to generate the code. So nowadays it is possible. And GitHub Copilot was the one I had given the demonstration. Now GPT 3.54 is there. Bard, it is a Google product. And Cohere and DAL-E2, DALI, Glad, Synthesia, Duet AI. These are all actually generative AI tools, which I have taken it from the Turing. And few AI powered content creation tool like we will be discussing more about DAL-E. This is a text to image converter. Replica, this is a text to speech converter. Kite. Most of the things are actually, it is free versions are available. If you wanted to go for a premium versions, you have to pay for it. But then for checking the generative AI, people can use it based on your requirement. Kite, this is a code completion tool where in which code will be generated. And Crayon, simple image generator. Art Breeder is image manipulation tool. Jukebox is a music and lyrics generator. OpenAI Codex is a text to code converter. Night Cafe is an art generation tool. Photo editing tool is there called Photo. PyChan, as you all know, we will be using it for code completion and refactoring tool. Artwork, that Star Ya is there, and Synthesia is the text and video converter. It is very popular for the image Synthesia in the medical imaging. And when you wanted to generate more kind of an imaging and videos, especially for 3D image and all, very accurate informations can be created with respect to the Synthesia. And some examples for how the ChatGPT is reflecting. When I was just checking it, applications of generative AI, that is where my focus. Art generation is actually coming as the one of the best example, because most of the people use this for artists and musicians use generative model to explore new creative possibilities and also to generate fresh ideas. Content creation, as you all know, articles, stories, and product descriptions. It can also create a visual content, including images, videos, and animations. So this is another generative AI tool, 3.5, and it is a free version. When you go to chatgpt.com, you will be getting all these kind of top 10 applications. Design and creativity is one kind of a generative AI assistant, mainly used to assist the designers in generating a novel design concept for the product as well as for buildings and user interface. So for the IT people, if they wanted to go for a new UI, they can use GenAI, and any new product design can be built, innovative product. It can also optimize the designs based on the specified criteria and constraints. Suppose I wanted to give some particular constraints and the criteria to help the designer to explore vast design space more efficiently. We can do that using GenAI. Game development is a very booming area to generate a game levels, characters, and other game asset. Even the component characteristic, appearance, picture can be developed. Even model can be developed. So game developers use this generative model to create generated content as well as to reducing the development time. So the advantage is actually within a short span of time, I should be in a position to generate very efficiently effective game. Virtual environment, as you all know, this is also very popular in AR/VR to create a realistic virtual environment for application. The environment can be used for training the simulations, gaming experience, and also the architectural visualization. Other few things, music composition, as you all know, producers and composer use generative model to explore new musical ideas and generate a personalized soundtracks. NLP also this is used because to mimic like a human like text, and nowadays all the bot, GenBot or IntelliBot and all giving the conversational interrupt. So it mimic like conversation will be made in between with any bot, and also will give a specific response. Human like text, including dialogue, poetry, storytelling, all these things it is possible. And people are using it for summarizer, aggregators, dialogue generator. All these things are actually, it is very, very easy because of Gen AI. Drug discovery and molecular design, I have to give one scenario here. I met one person in the drug development department. He is an Ayurvedic doctor, and his wife is a computational chemistry. Their role is actually to discover new drugs. So they are using the synthetic AI and to identify the composition of the chemicals, learning from the nature. So what in his speech, what I inspired is there are many trees are there under the sun for many years, maybe more than 1,000 years or 100 years. And whenever we see morning time, afternoon time, evening time, always it look like a fresh. Never seen the tree is tired and looking like somewhat. So what he told is he discovered actually a sunscreen lotion from the anatomy of the plant. So it is a new area for a lot of drugs are discovered, even hearing from the music and the piece of the plant. So in this area, people are using a lot of synthetic AI tools to discover drugs as well as to molecular design also it is used. It is a very novel area in which chemical spaces which is to explore. In GAN, as you all know, to create a 3D image, realistic image and videos, healthcare is one area in which multiple modalities it is possible because I focus on multimodality and multi-model building. Now I understood that Gen AI is helping us to handle heterogeneous data. You don't have to worry about whether the data is an Excel file or a text or audio or a sound or maybe video or images. All kind of a data can be used as the input for the prediction as well as for the diagnostic, and also to find out the severity. So the role of actually generative AI is more than the AI, where complex problems can be solved very efficiently and accurately to give a flexible and reliable solutions. So this is any kind of a reconstruction of the image or segmentation, or can be any abnormalities deductions can be done easily with this. And I'll be discussing about few tools. Now, to name few key features of the ChatGPT. As you all know, ChatGPT is one of the generative AI, and which generates the text which is closely resembles the human language, which also enhances the text and engages in the conversation, which feels natural and authentic, and provides a detailed and insightful answer to a wide range of queries or questions, whatever we ask. Offers a valuable support and suggestions for creative writing endeavors, demonstrate the ability to understand and respond in contextually relevant ways. There are different use cases, but I'm just telling only few use cases. This is also, it is generated from ChatGPT only. I have verified the content. It is actually to give a customer support by powering interactive chatbot for businesses, because always it is needed. It is not a just a one-way communication. It is a very interactive chatbot, intelligent chatbot. If you wanted to develop for any kind of a business point of view, we can use the ChatGPT. I have to say here one experience. One of our student alumni, he has taken the premium version of ChatGPT and giving many cases and trying to replace the code. He has not hired any software engineer for the development of the code, but then he is also a MS computer science person, so he himself he used it to validate and verify. But giving the scenario, the ChatGPT is actually trying to generate multiple codes for different problems. So it enhances the content creations and from articles to marketing materials, streamlining the writing process. It also helps writers to brainstorm, overcoming the creative blocks with innovative ideas. If you are searching for some kind of a new ideas that can be actually, derived from ChatGPT. That is one of the very popular tool, as you all know. Scribe, as I told, it is a writing tool, dedicated AI writing assistant, which generate the content in diverse style and format. Whatever style you wanted, whichever format you wanted, and which will also facilitate the summarizing the articles. Now, as a researcher, we have to do, we have to read a lot of articles and materials and blogs. So you don't have a time to do that, and you may be looking for some aggregators or summarizer. You can use a scribe tool for writing your research articles, as well as to summarize the articles and create the report, and which aids in academic writing also can be used. Which this tool is also as an assistant in training and documentation, simplify the documenting complex task, because documentation as an academician, it is a very difficult task for us when we are going for a NBA or maybe NAC or AICT related or IQAC kind of thing. So maybe we can use these kind of an AI assistant to help us to do the better documentation. And then there are few use cases. This is utilized by journalists as well as the student and the professionals in research and content creation. Especially the technical content writers are using it nowadays, which is very, very useful for generating high quality content, and the documentation and visual aids are there, which is also used to create onboarding materials for new hires. Suppose, for example, we are hiring some new joining, and orientation and training should be given. For them, it is a very difficult task to prepare a manuals. So we can only give the constraints and the content, then ChatGPT will create, or maybe Scribe will create a document for us, which makes onboarding easy for hiring managers, and also helps the companies in onboarding and training client by creating step-by-step guidelines. Another one beautiful tool is a code generation tool, that is called it as the Alpha Code, is successfully doing it for Python, Java, C, C++, we can do it. So this is one of the, and as a researcher or academician, we should be very, very careful when we are giving the assignment or maybe the task or projects, whether the students are generating from AI generated content. As you all know, now the Turnitin also gives inbuilt Gen AI is there, which will give similarity, how much is the percentage. But people are doing paraphrasing tools to reduce the similarity. But it is not only to reduce the similarity, also to check how much is the AI generated content. So it is an inbuilt feature which is added in the Turnitin as the Gen AI. So you will get it as 30% AI generated content, or 10%, which is mostly used for people like us. I'm a conference convener to check and filter my articles and the papers which is coming, and also which is useful for the editors, and the teacher can be used for the assignments. It is very, very useful tool. So Alpha Code is, even though it is actually used for coding assistance, supports various programming languages and paradigms, and which offers the real-time code suggestions and bug fixing also can be done. Code optimization solution is there, which is an assist in collaborative coding with the shared suggestions. See, I wanted to give my idea. I also wanted multiple ideas. So collaborative way of project development can be done efficiently with respect to Alpha Code, and streamlining the coding workflows to accelerate the project development within a span of time. You can enhance the productivity of the software development, because it is automating the repetitive task which is involved. So I have done some code for UI. That it is a better UI means the same kind of a code can be reproduced and reused in multiple products. So this will be taken care of by the AI itself, which will facilitate the rapid learning of a new programming language. Efficiently, we can resolve coding errors and also the bug. So Alpha Code is not only to generate the code, even to debug and identify the errors and the code. Also, it is useful. And GPT-4, as you all know, it is the current version. It is available also for us to check and use it, which generates high quality text across the diverse subject. So to name any subject or a domain that is available for us, there is no limited number of subject which is used. More coherent and It is very, very, useful response. It generates the content like natural and human things and tackles intricate questions and tasks with greater accuracy, which empower user to steer the tone, style, specifics of generated text. For example, I wanted to actually mimic my voice. So I can actually generate the content and maybe I ask AI to generate the PPT and then give that PPT to my ChatGPT. ChatGPT will speak like my voice so that that voice can be uploaded. Teaching material can be uploaded, but it is actually generated by the AI. These are all actually already existing things, advancement which happened in this generative AI. Just I am just telling you people, maybe you may be using it. So it is a content creation. GPT-4 aids in writers, bloggers, marketers with engaging materials, which empowers a lot of NLP tasks, enhancing sentiment analysis and the language understanding, which also serve as the creative writing and giving a companion for that, sparkling inspiration for authors and screenwriters. Another tool is very interesting tool is a board, as you might have heard about everywhere. Board people are talking about. This is actually harness the power of Lambda. It is a robust transformer based model. So nowadays we always go for a transformer based model and pre-trained model. Even though it has the limited access waitlisted catering, select customers, but incorporate the user response rating mechanism. An individual Google account when you have, you can access via this board, which empowers the user with assistance in software development. So if we wanted to develop any software, we can use the board and programming related tasks can be done very easily. And there are many other use cases are there. Just I will tell one or two. This board is also used in drafting the written content, articles, blog posts, creative pieces, which also helps in research and provide concise information on wide range of topics. Serve as a study partner, like buddy system is there. Previously, we used to, group the student who is studying with the other person. It's a better system. The student can actually keep the board as one of the study partner, which will actually help the user to understand the complex concept into the simple one, providing very detailed explanation to that. I hope all of you may agree, because all of us, we can also use this board to make it very, understandable whenever we have a difficult concept or when we are doing a research. It is very, very tough to understand some idea. We can use this, and it is a very beautiful tool. Other thing is the DALI E2. This is one beautiful image synthesis tool. This is actually specialized in image to image, image to text. So I give it as a textual description. I wanted a visual content. This can create. So I will show you the examples. I'm just covering up the key features, which accommodates a wide range of image styles, and there are a lot of scenes also can be generated, which offers the image attributes and composition and lightings. So it is a high-level concept of visualization and detailed imagery. This is actually an envision ideas. Designer can create a novel visual concept. Creator can generate. DALI 2, it's creating stunning visual aids. I will show you a few examples which it is created. I hope you all know about this Duet AI. It's a Google product which leverages the generative AI capabilities to facilitate the text generation, especially text generation tools. Provides AI-driven code assistance also for the cloud user. So if we are working in the cloud environment, we wanted some kind of an assistance, code assistance. This can be easily, used. And also, see, this is a multimodality. That's what I like this, because if you want to generate a text, if you want to generate a code, if you wanted to use it for the distributed environment, even you can use the easy image generation based on the prompt. So as you all know, the prompt engineering is coming up like anything, AI and prompt engineering. So you just give the description in one statement. I wanted to create a story for cat. So give the cat picture and ask for story. Give the cat picture, ask for a song. Give the cat picture, ask for more kind of simulations. This Duet AI is actually it is. I think all of you can maybe try this Duet AI, and with the help of this, it's a Google product. because if you have a Gmail account, it works within the Google Workspace using the NLP command, and it helps the user with the task like writing, organizing, visualizing the task, and also it assists in preparing for meetings, organizing their day and visualizing the solution. So somebody wanted to conduct a meetings, you can use it like an assistant, and even to organize your daily task can be used. Now this is very interesting one. So the structure of generative AI is classified into unimodal and the multi-model. The unimodal, when you see the input, I'm just giving my Gen AI, please write a story about a cat. That is the instruction which is given here. Let me take the pen. That is the instruction which is given here. Through the prompt, Gen AI model, because we almost use the pre-trained model, right? As you all know, auto encoder is there, decoder is there. You will get the story like once upon a time there was a cat named Jessie, etc. Kind of things will be generated. This what I am giving is I am just asking my AI to generate a story. So I give the text, I also get the text. So this is a unimodel. But look at the multi-model. There are 3 instructions I am giving at the same time in one prompt itself. Describe this picture. So giving an image, asking for the description. So it is an image to text, and also draw a picture of a cat. So I'm asking the AI to generate the cat. So it may replicate or maybe deviate little bit. You see the output. Write a song about a cat. Song is actually, it's an audio signals, you will be getting it. So look at this multiple modalities. So using the pre-trained model, learning from the data. So what is the input data? Input data which is given as the textual content. Describe this picture, draw a picture, and write a song about a cat. Everything I'm trying to do it for the cat, but my instructions are different. And using Gen AI, I got this is a cat, is the description. Giving a picture, you will get a description. And I'm asking the Gen AI to draw. I'm getting the picture of the cat, and I'm getting the song for the cat also. So that is actually, there are 2 different models which is available. One is the uni model, another one is the multi-model. So whenever you are going for text to image, image to text, and audio, etc., multiple modalities, we can choose for the multi-modality structure. When I am worried about one instruction and one result, I can always go for the uni model. This is the general structure of the Gen AI. Now look at here, this is a very interesting thing. So, I see the picture A, image generated from the prompt only, but the input is given as the text. A Shiba, wearing a red and black. So this is generated from AI. You won't, realize that this is generated from AI. This is also, it is generated from AI. Image generated from the prompt only, but the text is given here. So for that, we are getting this. So this is an image to text model, AI model, which create the visual content for the text what you are giving. So the instruction I am giving is the input is text, but the output is the visual content I am getting it. But it look like actually the real image. There won't be any difference between the 3D picture and the generated picture. One more example to say the input prompt. Now look at the floppy disk. Maybe the older generation may be knowing. CD also. These are all actually 1 decade before we used. Now we are not even using a pen drive. Rarely we use that because of the capacity we store it in the drive. Cloud storage is there. Question is, what do you think about the capacity of these are? So the Gen AI is giving picture to text. The floppy disk is 1.44 MB and the CD drive is a 700 MB. So look at here, what is the odd about this image? Explain why it is unusual. So the image is odd because the elephant is in the back of the truck. Because a very interesting thing is it mimic like a human language. We won't understand how it is actually getting it, because maybe sometimes we may think there are 2 cars. This nature is there and the elephant is standing on that. But this is an unusual because elephants are not usually transported in the back of the truck. So, and look at the other one. What country is this? Why do you think so? It's Canada. I think so because the flag is the Canadian flag. So somewhere it captured the flag of the Canadian and it is giving a very good result also. So nowadays by default, if I give anything in the browser, the Copilot is giving answer to the right side. If I like, I may take it. If I don't like, I may ignore simply. So this is actually from the Flamingo generated input prompt with image and text, and the output is produced as the text. So the two modalities are there. When you look at here, image is there as well as the textual content, two instructions, and you are getting the output as the text. This is from this particular tool called Flamingo. This is an AI generated answers. So it's a very interesting thing. So it is a multi-model. And again, look at here, given an image, I'm giving only one image to image. So I'm trying to generate various images. In the prompt, what I am giving is a camera zooms quickly into the eye of the cat. So I wanted to visualize only the eye of the cat. So look at here how many replications, and you could see it is eye is actually navigated. So touches the camera with the bar. So now given an image here like this, a white cat yawns loudly. Now you will get it with the sound. When it is yawning, how is the scene picture generated? The input is image, but multiple images we are getting it. Now look at the other image. It is showing like when it is yawns, you could see the mouth is opened, and then. So what is this? It's a sequence of images which is created by the Pinecki model given an image and the prompt. So we can see how the model is able to manipulate the given image according to the text prompt. So we are giving this, it is a two modalities, but the output is actually a multiple images are generated, sequence of images are generated. It is possible. Now there is one comparison between, there are three Gen AI tools. We have just done the study on various image tools. This is a DALI 2, Imogen, Muse, MUSE. This you see here, you look at the picture quality. You can visualize the second one also. Third one. So the comparison of the generated images by the DALI 2, Imogen and MS models with respect to the prompt. It appears in the column of the left. First column of the image result is generated by DALI. The second one is from the second tool, and third one is from this. So with that, we can try to differentiate which is actually having a better quality. I feel DALI is actually having a better quality than the other two things because it is little blurred and you could see a lot of noise which is there. Now DALI, and this is actually a lot of research paper also which is available. DALI is an image generation system which was created by the OpenAI, which can actually generate a high resolution image. So in this comparative study, the author concludes that DALI is actually used for very good image generation styles. This tool was built in PyTorch using VITH divided by 16 text encoder with the training data of 650 M images scrapped from the internet and aligned by the clip. And Luna is another image generation systems. RP and Slowly is the senior software engineer at Google Research. This tool is used at TensorFlow and published on GitHub as an open source project. If you people want it, you can try out this Luna, and DALI is also, it is a free tool for the image generation. And one of the advantages for this particular tool is the training data set is used is unknown. Let us actually see what is the recent advancement which happened in text to video generation. So I have few papers what I have under. I have done review on few things. As I told, we were working on the reviewing the generative AI tools. This is a GANS has significant progress in text to video generations. According to these people, the pioneering papers, this is one of the paper what we found. And to enhance the video quality and diversity, many of us, we use GAN for the video generation and 3D object images, right? So it is an extensive literatures are found. Text to video generation, so by default, we all know that it's a generative adversarial networks to address the complex task of converting textual description into the realistic and diverse video sequences are getting generated. So whenever we wanted to develop an application which is ranging from video summarization to virtual reality experiences, we can go for the GANs. And I wanted to share one of my experience. We generally allow our students to participate in various colleges. Once they participate and come back, we will prepare the poster for the congratulation messages if they win the first prize or second prize, and then we create a visibility in the university campus. So what we thought of automating that particular process, and we have used Gemini to do that because one of our internship students actually done the project. I thought I will show you that, but then I could not get that output. But then successfully we could get the text summary also, and also the poster. The instruction what I had given, it is the participants' names and where they participated and what is the prize they got it and which date. So we could generate the poster that is of image, contains all the content and also the summary. So this is actually what we have taken is, we have taken an initial version only, not the premium one. So Google Gemini can create such kind of a video summarizer for that. So that can be circulated to all people to to create a visibility for that. This is one of the very interesting TCAN. It is evolutionary generator framework utilizing the text encoder and GAN to synthesize the video from the text. So, so when you see here, I talked about the variational autoencoder. Here, what approach is used in this particular project is VAEs and GANs to generate videos from the text descriptions. So give the text and you create a video. So if some story is there, you wanted to generate a 3 minutes video or 5 minutes video, we can done it with using this. So this is one of the synthesized tool which is used to generate the video beautifully. Actually, there are so many examples are available in YouTube. You can check. So which is distinguished between the static background as well as the dynamic details, mimicking the artistic processes for the faithful video generation. Because one interesting thing is, it is not only providing a static background, call it as gesture, also provide a dynamic details. It is like a creativity, right? Mimicking artistic processes. So like it is created by the human only. Like that, this tool is providing a sequence of videos. And when you see generate 3D videos especially, and which leverages the neural implicit representation, used to capture the spatial and temporal dimension also. Sometimes you could see the details will be available, which is outperforming the traditional 3D video generation. We can try it out, maybe real world video data set and background neural radiance field enhance the video quality and diversity, which introduces neutral implicit representation of 3D video generation, because static background as well as the dynamic background is there. This is the latest advancement in this particular video generation tools. Other few applications and the concerns also I will tell you people and then conclude it. The ChatGPT is a versatile natural language processing capability, finds applications in education, public health, as well as in marketing, etc. So many businesses started using ChatGPT. While powerful, because when ChatGPT is introduced, we were actually worried so much when it is replaced by coder, software engineer, teachers. What will happen to the world? Now, slowly, we are getting actually the clarity on nobody can replace the human task, but we can make use of these things to, make it more quality improvement and efficiently. So this will be a powerful tool for all of us to data generation as well as image generation, video generation, especially for the unsupervised learning is a very difficult task. And also can be used for privacy and security concerns arises due to potential misuse and necessitating, vigilant monitoring. See, ChatGPT itself, it is a threat for the security and privacy. But using ChatGPT, we can provide also identify the misuse and vigilant also can be done. So we'll be wondering how it is used for both. Balancing it to transformative potential with ethics in crucial, emphasizing the need for security measures, responsible usage in diverse sectors. There are few papers. I'm just rushing it as the time. I know that 10 more minutes for me. As you all know, application of ChatGPT personalized recommendation systems, maybe it can be personalized for individual preferences and fast interactions, instant customer support. If the business is having a more flexible, interactions, quick and efficient responses can be given for the customer queries. Overall, customer experience will be improved. Protecting customer privacy, the customer information, the way in which it is used, uncomfortable or worried, but then we can use this ChatGPT to keep those details as a private information and trustworthy also it is. So we can also actually, the other paper, the author have written customized product suggestions. ChatGPT is actually look at what you like and suggest produces e-commerce. Nowadays, lot of suggestions will come, recommendations will come. We were using a machine learning model, but this is actually to automate the machine learning task also. This makes us happier because we get the recommendation that matches our ideas, our interest. Nowadays, you think something and you get it on the screen. Your interest. I hope maybe few of you might have enjoyed. You are most likely to keep buying such kind of recommendations, right? So immediate customer help. For past 3 days, we were actually trying to call this Airtel people to help, and then and I told it I don't want online help and wanted somebody to come and rectify it. I think somehow 70% is rectified, but still it is a very difficult task because Wi-Fi is saying it is working, and when we check the speed also it is showing that it is there, and then sometimes it's coming and going. So we don't know what is the problem, and we are trying to troubleshoot that. And some AI assistants can tell exactly what is the problem in my Wi-Fi systems. Maybe I can replace my Wi-Fi box, or maybe to change the scheme. As a customer, it will be an immediate support. So it is an area for us to think and develop such kind of a interface to the Wi-Fi modems, especially. Marketing improvement. As we know that ChatGPT is actually can study how people behave and tells the business what works best in the advertisement. It also helps the business spend money wisely, and there more ads can be given. So day-to-day life becomes better using all these kind of a strategy. The other application of ChatGPT in programming, especially in programming, role of GPT in computer programming, which demonstrate the task of code completion, generation of the code, syntax corrections, code optimizations, and documentation. Any chatbot development can be done easily. Text to code. See, I give it as a textual description scenario. I will say that I wanted a chatbot for my Wi-Fi modem. I wanted a cook assistant to give some instructions. I wanted actually a recommender for a diabetic patient, chatbot for diabetic patient. Now chatbot for even yoga. They are trying to replace a virtual instructor. Many applications are actually into AR/VR. So text to code generation, technical queries, providing valuable tool for improving efficiency and effectiveness with respect to the programming. ChatGPT is used, and GPT tutor, that is GP, generative pre-trained tutor, is a Visual Studio code extension powered by ChatGPT, designed to address the need of programming skills, and also what are all the challenges are there in the programming educations. Because when the students learns the first time the programming, they will not understand the concept. So we can use this GP tutor to help the people to learn better, give better explanations positively, and user friendliness and effectiveness is there. It also future directions are outlined to improve the performance. So the researchers have done how the GP tutor is used to provide a Visual Studio post extension is there. So other thing is ChatGPT is also, it is used for medical field. As I told, I involved in multimodal modalities. Now I understood that generative AI is helping to understand multiple modalities. So this is introduced in November 2022, has gained popularity in various fields, including medicine. It has a lot of potential to automate medical records, extractions, and develop sophisticated treatment plans, because treatment plan, especially in cancer treatment, is very tough. So it will help the doctor to make a very efficient plan. I was undergoing one Doppler scanning. They were not in a position to diagnose. So wherever the risk and difficulties are there, for the surgeon to understand what kind of abnormal it is, the ChatGPT can come into picture and give a very accurate and efficient information to the doctors. So they will actually think of doing some kind of a treatment plan. This ChatGPT is already successfully used in dental field, which has the potential to facilitate interaction between the healthcare providers and patients, but it has very limitations in task understanding the human anatomy, because we cannot actually replace the human. So its performance on medical exam is not at at an entirely acceptable level, but still the people are working on that, because decrease in performance with increased difficulties. Maybe we can use it for academic writing, tested for its ability to write academic abstract, or maybe author stating entire acceptable level. All those things can be used. Other thing is the language model. So the ChatGPT is actually, it is a AI language model which uses the deep learning techniques to produce a human-like response to natural language input. It is a potential applications in the medical field, identifying research topics and aiding professionals in clinical and laboratory diagnosis, which is also used for understanding the clinical problem as well as to use the laboratory things. It raises in ethical and legal concerns, because the potential infringement of copyright laws, legal complications, and inaccurate in generated content. See, the advantage of the ChatGPT is producing a lot of formal research articles, making writing research papers nowadays ethically. It is allowed. We can make use of generative AI for writing a research paper, but it is not that fully we should go for using only the tool to write proposal writing, even to give a summary for the patient interactions, and the medical history can be read and given some summary about the particular patient. The other paper is talking about how ChatGPT can be used in education. The benefit is personalized learning experience, enhancing the research skills, encouraging the critical thinking, and improving the accessibility. Immediate feedback can be taken through this. And navigate the impact of ChatGPT is actually, it is over reliance on technology. That is also, it is a threat. A lack of social interaction, accuracy, and bias. Plagiarism is there because it may take from all over the places and give it to us. Privacy concern is there. Lack of human touch, because when we rely on the ChatGPT in the education field, people may actually tend to lose that human touch, eye contact. Then human to human communication will reduce it. There are many limitations and challenges. There are a few, it is highlighted here, which has taken it from some research papers. It introduces a lot of bias. Privacy and security is an issue. Lack of transparency and abuse. Challenges that blindly we trust, then we submit, means it will be a problem. Dehumanization. So it is actually a threat, right? Because everywhere humans are replaced with AI, means then maybe country like less population, it is there, but our country and all, it is, we have to see this dehumanization comes, unemployment will increase, even though optimization is there with respect to business and other things. So over informing and false forecasting will be there. It will give a wrong solution also. So security and privacy and ethical concerns, occasional incorrect answers. Sometimes we get occasionally, but it is a limitation of the ChatGPT. Limited knowledge scope, lack of emotional expression, because you can't actually think about the emotions and all from the ChatGPT. And security threat always, which is there in the ChatGPT, because cyber attacks and also misinformations, over reliance on AI generated content, and ethical implications like privacy, potential bias, malicious usage, human interactions, and social skills. These are all the issues. And as I told, it is just the explained here. Reliability is a major concern. Limited safeguard is there, because of both developers and users will actually, depend on this open AI. High potential for misuse because there is a lot of scope to accessible everyone, increasing the risk of misuse in the wrong hand. ChatGPT impact is we have GPT 3.5 has made a significant impact in 2023 with its rapid generation of human-like error-free text. As you all know, 3.5 itself we reached that error-free text and also human-like text generation. AI category, despite its capability, it falls under the category of limited and weak AI is there. So we have a lot of disinformation and bias response accuracy. So we have to see how we can safeguard and case studies on topics like mobile phone use while driving, child drawing risk reveal the ChatGPT. These are all some of the fancy examples are there. Issues in ChatGPT is because understanding the tools, analyzing it, relying again the quality with respect to the Java and Python. This is one solution because when we are generating the tools with respect to Java and Python, the researcher found that 2,757 programs are correct and 1,001 have wrong output and 177 have complications or runtime errors. Additionally, 1,933 code snippet have maintainability issues. So when you look the percentage wise, how much it is correct. So the study emphasized the context-aware feedback and improved code quality, AI-driven, in which way we can actually do some research and improvise the code generation in the ChatGPT itself. So we need to think about using the generative pre-trained transformers for the generation of that. ChatGPT, this is one interesting paper what I found. ChatGPT, it's a disruptive blessings in disguise for higher education. Obviously, most of the study says, and it is research, but it is scope for the universal level problem. But then the study says that to evaluate the attitude and offer the recommendation for that, it is a disruptive blessings only. Future advancement is we can focus on building a big language model with addition to the large language models in the context of NLP, GPT, BERT, RGO, BERT, AM, capabilities of human-like language, translations and various NLP tasks, Bloom language models in education and its importance in empirical research. The other paper, this P16, P17 and all, there are various papers are available. What we found is ability to answer more complex questions, importance of personalization like a human tone. So I wanted to set my tone, then the GPT will create a video or audio for my classes. So when I am absent, when I am having some meetings, I don't want my student to, lose that. So that can be actually set because the students will feel like I'm only taking class. That tone can be actually used, collection of feedbacks and training with larger data sets. Future advancement, again, requirement to stay updated to the current trend, incorporation of new data without retraining it, incorporating advanced knowledge representation and reasoning approaches, such as a knowledge graph or logical reasoning, lifelong learning, because this is very, very important to enforce the lifelong learning and the potential for improving ChatGPT reasoning abilities, because there are a lot of scope to improve the ChatGPT. I think we have to seriously look into the GPT versions and try to write a code for the GPT. Advancement in trends in GPT role is healthcare, emphasizing its personalized intervention, mental health support, real-time surveillance, long-term monitoring and risk factors reduction capabilities, harnessing AI for public health environment, AI in advancing utilization. I'm just finishing it within a second. Future direction to be taken, emotional support and mental health, real-time health surveillance and personalized things are available. These are all actually some of the applications where generative AI in the metaverse era, because as you know that this will create a real-time creative content that has the very realistic approach, text data analysis and power of generative AI for social psychology research. This is again one interesting paper. And the conclusion is mimic the human creativity instead of human behavior. AI is actually used to mimic the human behavior, but then Gen AI is used to mimic the human creativity, generating code snippet to create a process, generating innovative idea, composing music, art, and videos, code, etc., can be used, but we should use it for the right purpose. So, in any field, there are multiple fields are there. This is my conclusion. So, I hope I have given justification for my topic. So, hope all of you enjoyed. Any questions? I'm okay with that. Thank you all for the opportunity. Special thanks to Dr. Kiran sir for giving continuously the opportunity to talk about such a wonderful audience. Thank you all. Any questions? I would like to take it further.
Any queries from the participants?
Good evening, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, my question is, you said that the content which will be created by Gen AI is flexible and reliable. But how we ensure the quality, accuracy, and genuinity of the content which is created by Gen
you have to verify and validate, sir, because when you are using it for first time, because there are so many tools are available now. See, for example, you can also generate a PPT from that particular Gen AI, or maybe video can be generated, but because the quality is getting improvised day by day, how to verify it? We need to actually check the accuracy of the content. Yes, sir.
That is, ma'am, how we check the genuinity. That means the
See,
accuracy.
how we will check the ML model verification and validation when we build the model? Always we use the accuracy, right? So we always use the precision and resolution. All those things can be verified. Other thing is actually you can apply for the extrapolation, checking it with the expert. For example, if you are a Java expert, try to generate one small code, Java code, and you write the code and check the AI generated code and see what kind of an output it is getting. So whether the AI is giving the better output than your program, then maybe we can rely on that. Then we can follow that. Because always we should, it is a pre-trained model, right? So whatever learning examples we are giving, it always learn from that, because not that all tools are giving a very accurate and reliable information. As we have seen the image generation, the Tally is giving accurate information. The other two things are actually not so great. But then my photo image, I'm giving it. My original photo may be looking like a generated photo, but then when I give it to the AI may give a better resolution quality, very things. That is, I think, very popular examples are there in the Google. You might have heard about also in the channel. It was viral also. AI generated man photo was there that looks more realistic than the original. But the reliability is, again, it is a question mark. We have to verify and validate with the original content.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you.
We can customize always the pre-trained models. So these transformer models are helping us to get a high quality images as well as the text.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, Chandra, madam, for your valuable information shared with us, which is very much helpful for us, for research scholars as well as the faculty members, madam. So on behalf of Shri Vishnu Engineering College and Women, I would like to convey my gratitude to you, madam, Chandra J, madam, for your, which deserves a special recognition for accepting our invitation and being here with us today, madam. Thank you, madam. Thank you for your valuable time spending with us, madam. Madam, please
thank you. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you. Thank
Somebody
you for
is
your valuable information.
Thank you. Thank you all. Thanks once again for the opportunity. And I'm ready to, I'm just doing an initial study in the all generative languages, we should encourage our students and researchers to develop such kind of Gen AI tools like DALI, Duet AI, like that. So once we utilize, I think we can generate more and more Gen AI tools. Thank you all. Have a great evening.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
Okay, dear participants, we'll share the final assessment in a Google form by 7:30 p.m. in respective groups. So we are having a group now, online FDP on generative FDP. So in that group, we are going to share the final assessment Google form by 7:30 p.m. so that that it will be end within 20 minutes. You should be complete within half an hour. Is it clear for everyone, participants?
Yeah, it's clear, sir. Is it possible to get these recordings in your WhatsApp, sir?
Yes, sir. Everything will be given, sir. Everything will be given, sir. Everything will be shared in the group, sir. No problem, sir.
Sir, and as
Sir.
I have mentioned earlier, like I am not in the group, so what can I do?
Ma'am?
Sir, I have mentioned earlier today that I am not in the group, WhatsApp group.
Okay, okay. You are not actually in group, madam.
Yes, like I have registered for the FDP, but from the first day itself, I didn't get any. I was not into any WhatsApp group, so I got the link from one of my friend.
Okay, 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 ma'am.
Yes, sir. But is it 20 minute assessment or 30-minute assessment?
Ramesh garu, okay, and thank you.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay, okay, okay. So
You
I
can
would like to, sir, I would like to give a vote,
Can you please the
vote of
information?
the, hello? I would like to give a vote of thanks, sir, here. So good evening, everyone. So it has been
Ramesh, you are muted, Andy.
okay, sir. Okay, sir. I would like to give a vote of thanks, sir. So good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Sir?
Good evening, sir. I have a query. Sir, you told that assessment will start from 7:30. Is there
Yes,
any
sir.
time limit for assessment, sir?
Sir, it will be available only for 20 minutes, sir. 7:30 to 7:50, sir. You should be closed by 7:50. Only 20 minutes, sir.
That means we have to complete the 25 question in 20 minutes.
Yes, sir. 25 bits in 20 minutes, sir.
Okay, sir.
It will be MCQs only, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Sir, will you be providing us the PPTs of the resource person who
Madam,
presented?
everything will be shared in group, madam, by tomorrow on Monday evening. So everything will be shared in this group, madam. You can search on group.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, madam. Okay. So
Hello.
now I would like to thank vote of thanks. Good evening, everyone. And it has been such an honor to be a part of this wonderful event. On behalf of Shri Vishnu Engineering College for Women, I would like to extend my heartful gratitude to our available resource persons which have extended their ideas. And so I would like to thank them all and sincere thanks to Chief Partners of Shri Vishnu Engineering College for Women and Patents G. Srinivas Rao Garu, Principal of Shri Vishnu Engineering College for Women, and Professor P. Venkat Ramaraj Garu, Vice Principal, Shri Vishnu Engineering College for Women. And the heart of this faculty development program by convener Sri Dr. P. Kiran Sri, Professor and HOD of CSE, and organizing committee of CSE department and coordinators. So a wide round of applause and thanks to all the participants who made the event a memorable one. Without your participants, we cannot conduct this event, madam or sir. Finally, I would like to thank all of you present here for making the time to be with us today and helping us make this event a grand success. Thank you, one and all. Thank you, sir. Thank you, madam.
Thank you, sir. Sir?
Yes, madam.
Me? Hello.
Yes, madam. Yes, madam. You can.
Sir, can you share kindly the day 5 feedback, sir? And
Day 5 feedback, madam. Actually, it was given, madam, in the group already. 1 hour had been completed, madam. You not fill, madam?
Hello,
Sir,
sir.
actually,
Madam, it has given already at 4:30, madam. It seems to be it's to 6:15 now.
Sir, time. Will you please increase the time for mid questions, sir?
No, madam. Maybe it may be 5 to 10 minutes, madam. 7:30 to 8, madam. That's all. Only 25
Sir,
MCQs, madam.
the questions are 25.
Yes, madam.
But you have given 20 minutes only. At least 25 questions for 25 minutes is.
Okay,
I
madam.
think.
Okay, madam. We'll try to increase the time, madam. But it will be 8 with the cutting time, madam.
Okay,
7:30
sir.
to 8. That's all.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, madam. Okay. Thank you, madam. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for being a part of this 5-day online
in the
program.
last
Thank you.
excuse me, in the last session,
Yes, sir.
while filling that one, actually, madam's delivery is excellent. But anyway, we are forced to give us an answer as good or something like that because it is almost halfway through. So in the feedback, it is better to correct it. Is it possible now?
You need to have again feedback form, sir.
No, not necessary, because in the last one, madam, what she has explained is excellent actually, with examples and other things there.
Okay.
But I
Okay,
gave it
sir.
as
No
good
problem,
only.
sir.
I gave it as
Sir,
good, but
actually,
actually instead of giving excellent, I gave it
all
good.
are
That is the thing. Okay, sir. No problem. No problem.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, thank you, sir.
Sir, Google form is not opening, sir. For attendance, for feedback. Time already over. Sir, phone is not available with me. It is. Sir, can you share please again?